I just got back from seeing Karate Kid Legends, and yes, I have a lot of thoughts. Now, as I was leaving the theater, one of the workers there actually handed me this, and it's got the, let me see here, the logo. I'm looking at OBS here. Yep, Karate Kid Legends on the back. It's like, all right, cool, I'll take it. But this has not obviously changed my opinion on the film. Leaving the film, my first thought was, holy crap, 100%. We were speculating this, but it is now confirmed. This is a cash grab, 100%, because of the success of Cobra Kai. This is exactly why they made this film, because of the success of Cobra Kai. And the retconning of including Mr. Han, which is Jackie Chan's character, and how he's retconned into the connection to Danielson and all that, and Miyagi, like, it's fine, but, you know, I personally liked the kind of concrete, you know, decision from the creators of the Cobra Kai show. They weren't the creator of the Karate Kid franchise, but when they were working on Cobra Kai, they were like, the Jackie Chan reboot whatever film, Mr. Han, like, that's not connected to anything we're doing. And they've now retconned that to now technically it is, I guess in a sense, canon to Cobra Kai. I'm not really sure, but regardless, the film is okay. It's decent. It's not good, but it could be a lot worse. I think the main issue, besides the fact that it's 100% cash grab in terms of just trying to ride off the high of Cobra Kai, is, as I've heard from several people, it is two stories trying to fight each other in a sense, but it's technically two stories they're trying to cram into one film. Because the first half of the film is one story focusing on our new main character, and I like his nickname, Stuffed Crust. If you see the film, you understand that it's such a random nickname, but that's what he's called, Stuffed Crust. Like, that's his nickname. But I like him and his mom and their dynamic in terms of the story they're trying to tell with them and moving to New York. But then we get to the second half, which is where we're really pushing more so Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio to be involved in the mix of the film in terms of the story, and that's where the story completely shifts. Like, it's still connected to what they were setting up in the first half of the film, but we're kind of pushing a lot of that to the side because the focus is, boom, we have the two senseis here, we have these two characters interacting, and it was cool. It was fun seeing them on screen together. It was cool seeing Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan, like, working together and helping our new hero. However, it just feels really forced. It feels like they were just trying to find a way to continue the Karate Kid universe, but not under the creation of, and under the guide, if you will, of the Cobra Kai creators, which doesn't make sense to me, because I really feel if the Cobra Kai creators were involved more, which they were not, they were at some point after the scripts were already done, given it to basically give notes, but they really didn't have much any say. I feel like if they would have gave those Cobra Kai creators, the three of those guys, an actual like chance to make a film continuing after Cobra Kai, I think it would be received a lot better by fans, because there are people that are big fans of Cobra Kai and the Karate Kid universe not responding well to this movie. And I didn't either. Like I said, it's not great. It's okay. It's decent at times. The action scenes are pretty solid. There's some really cool things, and you can definitely tell that there's a lot of like Jackie Chan-esque like fight sequences in here, obviously because he's involved in the film, but you can just tell in certain moments like there's a lot of like Jackie Chan-esque stuff that's happening and the goofy elements of it, but it's because they were playing up the fact that we have Jackie Chan, we have Han here, we have this character, so they were just incorporating that. I wonder how I would also receive the film if the more serious story they were telling in the first half was the actual throughout main story that we were following versus the cramming of two. I'm not really sure, but the meshing of it, the editing, and you can tell at times there's stuff they probably cut from this movie, because there are certain characters that don't get a lot of screen time, or they really don't matter at the end of the day. They're just kind of there, or there's more that it's clear that there's probably more stuff they had involved, because this film's only an hour and a half. I'm not saying we need a 2.5 hour film of, version of Karate Kid Legends, but there's probably a longer cut of this movie. Not saying it would make it better, but maybe it would flesh out some more character moments, some more beats, if you will, because the tournament itself, not going to get into specifics, but the tournament is literally just to get to the main fight. Like, they bypass a lot of it. And I understand, because we're getting close to the end of the movie in terms of the actual structure of it and all, and we're leading up to this whole thing, but they could have maybe spent some more time on the actual tournament itself, I think. But with, I think, them cutting stuff out and everything, and we got to get to the end. Don't know why. They could have made this film a little bit longer. They could have let it breathe a little bit. But the way it stands, Karate Kid Legends is not a train wreck. There are some people that are not liking this film at all, like not liking hardly anything. For me, I enjoyed it ish, but it could have been a lot better. And I'm hoping maybe there's some deleted scenes that we'll get to see that maybe help enhance certain things, or maybe help stuff breathe and actually give more moments to these characters. Would I want to see another one? Because there's obviously at the red carpet of the red carpet, whatever, the premiere of Karate Kid Legends, there was discussion of, like, what the future is. My thing is, if the same people who worked on this film does another one, I'll check it out, but probably not in theaters. I'm probably not going to go to the theaters to see it if it's the same creatives behind this film, because it's not really it wasn't really worth seeing in theaters. I'm glad that I did, at least to give my thoughts on it, because I love Cobra Kai and I love the Karate Kid universe. But yeah, I'm not, unless new creatives come in, unless some new people come in, if they were to do another film with these characters or whatever, fine, I'll check it out. But it's got to be new people. It's got to be some new people involved, because this was just a rush job, and make it make more sense. Like, don't make it feel like 100% cash grab. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, that's my thoughts. And yeah, Karate Kid Legends. They tried. They succeeded in a couple things, but a lot of it, not so much. It's unfortunate.